Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today is yours favourite time of every single month, where we sit here together with a snack and a beverage to go over all of the plushie hunting footage that I have acquired, or filmed rather, throughout the previous month, this month being September of 2025, and it is mostly, I'm gonna say, a spooky kind of plushie hunt this time. And instead of including the thrift stores that I went into this month, I'm going to actually have a part 2. I was going to do this, but that's not 2. A part 2 of plushie hunt and haul, but it's going to be thrifting only. I thought it might be a little bit fun to just kind of change it up a little bit this month. And that is not to say that all of the plush in this video are going to be spooky, but let's just say the majority was definitely spooky-ooky. Regardless, you guys, the plushie hunting footage does predominantly consist usually of Squishmallows, but can and will also include jellycats, Build-A-Bears, Squishables, as well as various other really super duper cute plush. And then after all of that is said and done, we'll then go ahead and do a haul. I said haul like as if I was finishing my sentence, but actually I meant to continue on by saying that we'll do a haul of all of the plushies that I have acquired throughout the exact same time frame of this. I said that funny as well. We'll go through and we'll do a haul of all of the plushies that I have acquired within the same time frame as the footage, as the plushie hunting footage, that is. So now, without further ado and without me blubbering on for too much longer, let's go ahead and get right on into said plushie hunting footage. That was an interesting thing that I did there with my hands at the end, but anyway, you guys, I actually started off this month at a big W and I seen these 16-inch Squishmallows and screamed. I wanted that Dina so badly, but for $30 I thought I may as well just go ahead and leave her there and hope that maybe one day I have the $30 to go ahead and grab her. I could have, but I also just, I don't know, I didn't really want to spend $30 on that particular day, if you know what I mean. So then at the Target, I seen the 50th anniversary My Melody plush, as well as the 20th anniversary Kuromi plush. The My Melody is actually so stinking cute. I love that she has a purple bow and a purple little present in her hands. But this Kuromi, there's just something about it that's really off-putting, and I truly do think that it's her toothy smile. Just something about it. Like if she had a normal little mouth, I definitely think I would have grabbed her. Then I also seen this random Bridget the, oh my gosh, what is she? She's a cow. Bridget the cow with this little vampire cape on, and I was like, hang on a minute. Looked around, saw some more Sanrio plush, a random derp outside of his packaging, his Moriah Elizabeth packaging, and then that's when I seen all of the cases of the Halloween Squishmallows, the 5-inch ones. So here we have Woxie. There's Bridget again in the front, a random Grady the horse. I don't know why I left that footage in when he's not a part of it, but anyway. Dante, the little devil bat guy, he's got a little bucket hat on with some fire. Wade the werewolf, who I think I might actually honestly go back and grab because he's so stinking cute. Tangy, the little orange bat, and then we have this gorgeous little black cat with pink ears and tummy named Katarina. There's the whole squad down there. They're actually pretty cute. Nothing that I'm like too crazy about though. And then there's just a whole bunch of Stitch and like Leroy and such all up on those shelves. At the kid stuff, I actually found the spider costume Bartholomew Bear jellycat, as well as this snow dragon jellycat. There was actually a couple of them there, which was pretty cool. I also really badly want that alligator. Like, I'm not even gonna lie about it, but it's $200 and it's just a little bit out of my budget. So here's this cute little spooky ooky ghost, a couple of little keychains. Everything was so stinking cute, but on this particular day, I did not have any money, so I did not purchase anything. This is where I actually did a click and collect for this Micro Mellow advent calendar, the Halloween one. I did have money this particular week, so of course I went ahead and I picked that up. Then at a different kid stuff, we found the little hookity little whatever, the little witchy owl jellycat, as well as a couple of other little cuties here and there. That spooky ooky ghost again, and this little mole, I think, or was that the lemming? I'm not sure. This was a random news agency and Tats Lotto place. There was a few Squishmallows in the window, so I went in, and then I actually ended up finding jellycats in there as well. And then in a hot little second, you'll see something else that is very interesting. I think it's about here. There you go. Like Pop Mart items, like actual Pop Mart items. They were legitimate ones, and they were marketed 3 times retail price, which I think is an absolute rip off. But, you know, you win some and you lose some. There was some more Squishmallows down here and then some jellycat keychains up on here. And I actually felt really uncomfortable in this place because the worker behind the till kept on coming out and asking me if I was all right. And, you know, how many times do I have to tell somebody that I'm just having a look? You know? To be honest, like, it was on a pretty busy street. They probably thought that I was there to steal something, although I didn't even have a bag on my back, so how could I have? Regardless, you guys, this is a Woolworths grocery store. My sister was actually helping me show all the squish here because I was holding her little brand new newborn baby in my arms, so I had one hand available. And then at a Coles later on that day, I had both my hands available because I'd left my sister's at this point. I found a few more of this particular squad, and this last one is, oh my goodness, you guys, so stinking adorable, as well as this little lion. And also look at how many of him there are. It was honest to God insanity. And then this is the last little clip for this particular hunting footage segment. Junie the banana, this little what's it called, dragon again. But yeah, that is it for the regular slash spooky hunt. There's not really too much out just yet, if we're being completely honest. There's also a whole lot more that I could have filmed, but when I was out I just really couldn't be bothered. But without further ado, and I hate saying that more than once in one particular video, but like, what else is there to say? Let's do the haul. We'll start with my Build-A-Bear haul because it's very little this particular month. It's just this little Mothman mini beans. You guys, I was so lucky to have walked into a Build-A-Bear on the day that this released. And mind you, I did not know that they had released that day or the day previous. I can't quite 100% remember, but there was actually still a couple of these on the shelf. I just could not believe my luck. Well, look at the way that that kind of landed up there. That was really funny. But you guys already know. I already have like a little Mothman shrine in here. Just behind my Jellycat Mothman, I have the Build-A-Bear Mothman that you can't really see, which kind of sucks, but he is in there. He just looks like this, but bigger. I cannot believe that I was actually one of the lucky people that got to get my sticky, grubby little hands on this little cutie. Like, seriously. Now, if my thumbnail works out the way that I'm hoping that it will, you will have already seen these ones in the thumbnail. But I got 2 Deddy bears this month, but they're not the little plush clip-ons that I usually get. I finally got my hands on 2 of these absolutely gorgeous, basically cushion plushies. Pretty much big enough to be a cushion, and they're so comfortable actually to lay on. Frankenbear has been pretty much living in the bed with me. I've been snuggling him every night. And then Squash has been getting snuggled right here at my desk. So they've both definitely been getting some love. I am absolutely obsessed with these 2. Like, let me freaking tell you, I have been wanting these 2 particular plush since the very first day that I ever saw them out on the shelves at Big W. But they were $49 each, and I just thought that that was a little bit steep of a price. Like, you know, basically $100 for 2 plushies was just a bit much for me. And even when they got discounted down to $35 each, I still thought that $70 for 2 was a little bit, you know, kind of wacky, a little bit lip-de-loo. But then I was at Big W, like not my regular one actually, and on the little basket thingy, I can't hold both of these at the same time and have them both in frame, so they're just going to get switched out periodically. So they actually said $24 on the little like bucket thing that they were in. It's like, I don't know, a wire basket, what would you call that? So I took the both of them, and actually they were in their plastic still, so at least I know that nobody else had their grubby little hands on them. Took them up to the counter, and they, instead of scanning for 24 each, scanned for 17 each. So essentially I got 2 for half the price of, like, wait, no, I'm saying that wrong, because like I thought they were going to be 25 each. Okay, so the first time that they got discounted down to 35, I got 2 for basically that same price. So I think it was 34 for the 2. And you guys, I seriously could not be happier. I'm literally so happy. I finally got my 2 little babies. My little spooky Halloween perfect appendages. That's not the right word. And then hopefully the video for this will be up before this one. I'm fairly certain that it will be. I'm nearly finished editing that one now. Hopefully you watched that one before this one. If you haven't, it'll be linked up in here. But I did go ahead and get the whole entire Moriah Elizabeth Halloween collection. These ones are the blind boxes. We'll quickly go through each character. We have Pickle the Derpy Dino. He is perfect. He is zombified. We love him. And then Georgie is a little piece of candy corn. Derpy Derp has a gigantic pumpkin on his head. He's so stinking cute. My favorite, Moody the squirrel. This one is honestly like just absolutely my freaking vibe. I've forgotten this one's name, but he's a little jack-o'-lantern puppy. I am such a fake fan. This one is Poopy or Poopsy or something like that. Again, fake fan, you guys, but this one is obviously supposed to look like it has like patchwork all over it. The squishy ghost, he is so funny. I love him so much. And last but not least, you guys, is Misty, this gorgeous little kitty cat. I'm so obsessed. Look at her beautiful green eyes. And now let's do the Squishmallow segment, starting off with Marcelina, the 5-inch butterfly. I don't remember if I got her from one of the Coles or the Woolworths, but either way, we got her. So stinking beautiful. I love her. I love her. I love her. My niece actually loved her so much as well that when I found another one, I got one for my niece as well. That one is downstairs, and I mean, I don't need to show you the exact same plush twice. And then we got this little cutie, this little green tabby cat, whose name is Chase. I honestly got this one because of Paw Patrol, the main character, or the main little doggy being named Chase. I thought that was so funny that there was a Squishmallow named Chase as well. Not to mention, Chase was like one of my favorite names growing up. If I was to ever have a child. Then we had Miss Junie, the banana. It's so funny because her ears are actually plush as well. There is her tag. This little guy, oh my goodness, he needs so much cleaning up. His mane is just an absolute mess. But we got Titus, the little white lion. And I keep on calling him Kimber the white lion because if you don't know, Kimber the white lion, Kimber the white lion. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to explain. Google's your best friend. Kimba. And then the last one I didn't actually really get for myself. I bought for my husband because this little guy is such a little gothic king. I thought that my husband would absolutely adore him. His favorite color is purple, just the same as me, but this blue honestly was too good to pass up. And my husband likes him very much, so I'm really happy about that. I just wanted to include him in today's haul as well to show you guys. And now I'm going to place it aside to make sure that my husband doesn't forget to take it from out of my office. And oh my goodness, he is shedding. That is not great. Last but not least, oh, I have that blue fluff all over me from Larson. As I was saying, last but not least is actually the Micromellows advent calendar. How did I get some in my mouth? So we do in fact have all of these characters on the back of the box here. I will show you guys every single one really quickly. These aren't in any order by any means. But here we have little Wilma the witchy poo, such a little cutie. Emily the black bat. Paige the pumpkin. Styx the skeleton. Cam the cat dressed up as a vampire. He's even got little vampire fangs. Look at him. This little caramel apple, or honestly it looks more like a toffee apple, but in the Scott app it says caramel apple, so we'll go with that. Then there's also Alexi the purple cow eating a piece of candy corn. Winston the owl dressed up as a mummy. Alva the coffin or tombstone, I don't know. I always thought she was a tombstone, but apparently she's actually a coffin, so there's also that. Then we have little Miss Kyra, the black cat with purple shinies. Jeb, the little red monster. Wade, the werewolf, holding a little jack-o'-lantern, little like treat pail thing. And last but not least, you guys, is little Livingston, the little green potion bottle. So that's actually it for this month's like regular / spooky kind of plush hunt and haul video. But stay tuned for part 2, which is going to be all of the thrifting plushie hunting footage and then a rather large thrifting plushie haul. Let me know what your favorite thing was from today's haul or from the plushie hunting footage that I showed you guys today. And if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, I do hope that you will consider doing so, as well as going ahead and clicking on the little bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified every single time that I do upload a brand new video. If you enjoyed today's video in particular and you would like to show myself and or the channel some support, you can do so by either becoming a channel member, which will unlock access to some pretty cool perks, by clicking on the like button, and or by letting me know in the comments down down below what you'd like to see on my channel next. Thank you all so very, very much for watching today, and as always you guys, until next time, bye bye!